my name is Amanda and welcome to my channel. I wanted to start a YouTube channel for such a long time. I've always wanted to share my love for reading and be excited with other people who enjoy and love reading as much as I do. Very excited to finally have the courage to try to join the book community. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my January TBR. I'm very excited because I've never had a TBR before. I'm kind of a mood reader and whatever I'm in the mood is what I pick up and read. So let's see if this works for me. I picked out 5 books that I want to get through and I'm very excited to read. So I hope you guys enjoy. So starting off with the first book is a book that I have already actually started, and that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab. I'm very excited to finish this book. I'm already about 150 pages in and I'm absolutely loving it so far. I know that people had said before that this was a slow read. I totally agree. However, I think her writing is very beautiful, so I don't mind the slowness of it. So I am usually not the type of person who likes to read all of the book synopsis. I feel like sometimes it gives away too much and I feel like I become a little bit uninterested if I hear way too much about a book. I know it's kind of like a weird concept. Basically, it's about a woman who prays to the gods that answer after the dark, and she comes to this horrible agreement with him and her life just becomes a nightmare. So that is all I basically knew going into this book, and so far I am loving it. I've never read anything like this. I really enjoy it. The next book in my TBR is actually the 3rd book in a series, and that is The Toll by Neal Shusterman. This, I feel, is like the book that I am most excited about. This is the 3rd book in the arc of a scythe. What this book is about is humanity has overcome death and a lot of other things, and there have these people that are called scythes, and their job is to do all of the killing to maintain population in the world. I'm very excited for the 3rd book, and I hope it doesn't let me down, because so far the other 2 books have been 5-star reads for me. I love all the commentary it also has on different things in the real world, so I'm excited to discuss this book with you guys also in my wrap-up. Moving on to the 3rd book I have in my TBR, that is a romance. It's All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover is my favorite romance author, and I think that the reason why is because her romance have something else to offer other than romance. This book I know has 2 timelines, a then and now timeline about this couple, and it just explores their difficulties in their relationship and how they work together to overcome them. That's what I have understood about this book, so I'm excited to read it and get my tissue ready because all her books make me cry so badly. They are just so beautiful and their messages are amazing. Next up in my TBR, I have a thriller. It is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. I'm very excited to read this one. I've heard kind of like mixed reviews about it. I've heard people say that it was very predictable for them, but I've also heard people say that this was an amazing read for them. I'm really into thriller lately. Well, overall, I love thriller movies, thriller books. I love to be thrilled. I love mystery. I love to try to figure them out, and I love horror too. I recently read a book that has a little kind of like a haunted house theme to it, and I really enjoyed it. So I kind of think I want to start getting into that too. The whole Stephen King situation is something I want to maybe discuss in another video, but that is a whole other thing that I might want to be getting into, but I am a little scared. But anyway, I'm very excited about this book. This book is about a woman who resides in her house or her home and she doesn't go out, and she sees something out of her window that she wasn't supposed to see, and that's all I know, and I'm very excited to get into this. It seems very interesting. It reminds me of a movie that I actually saw once with Shia LaBeouf, if I'm not mistaken. And I really loved the movie when I saw it, so I can't wait to get into this. And last but not least, I'm going to be trying to do this new thing for 2021, and it's going to be picking out a book that I bought in the past and haven't read yet. So I decided to do like this thing every month that I pick out 1 or 2 of the books from my past Amanda and try to read them now and see if I like them. So my book from the past is going to be Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I honestly know nothing about this book, only that there's 2 people who have the same name and they meet and something happens, I don't know. So I'm very excited about this book. I've only ever read one other John Green book, and that was The Fault in Our Stars. In high school, I was not the biggest fan of that book, so we'll see how this one goes. I know that it's not just only a John Green book. That's why I thought it would be maybe a little bit better with another author to kind of dip my toes into the water. Maybe that was a horrible decision, I don't know. But I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. So with that wraps up my January TBR, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment if you have any recommendations, suggestions for me to do with future videos. I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you subscribe and that you leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!